Uh, you guys hear that? I don't know. Can you hear that? That's the thunder. It's going pretty crazy right about now. Hello, hello, hi, hello YouTube. So I'm just making this video to ask you guys because I need some opinions here. Right now, my collection is pretty much maxed out in terms of space. Um, I'll show you real quick. As you can see, not much that I can do here. I'm, by the way, recording this on my webcam laptop. Just honestly don't feel like busting out all the equipment and everything just to record a crappy, you know, hey, I need help video. So I'm curious, what do you guys suggest that I do? Right now I've got a bookshelf built into my wall there, and I'm having a lot of difficulty with just keeping games, on the shelves because things are starting to get stockpiled up. My Genesis collection is still, pretty small, and my Super Nintendo collection, I guess the only way I could basically do it is to double stack stuff. But my NES collection or NES collection is just shot. I mean, I have no room to store any games. So I'm just wondering, what do you guys suggest as far as the best ways to store your games if you're not putting them, up on bookshelves? Do you suggest taking all your really good stuff and putting it in boxes? And I'm just curious, what do you guys do when you're in this circumstance? Hopefully, I'm going to be moving in the next couple months. I'm hoping for like October, September. So fingers crossed that I'm going to be able to do that. But I'm going to be looking to get a much bigger place soon, in the next couple months. But in the meantime, game chasing still goes on. So I want to hear from you. Other than, I don't want to hear the obvious, like buying bookshelves. Because obviously that's the obvious thing I would need to do. I got no room to put any bookshelves. So as far as like storing stuff, do you suggest putting stuff in cardboard boxes? Do you suggest maybe doubling up, or maybe storing the games, not playing as much? I like to have my collection on display as much as I can. And I'll be able to continue to collect Super Nintendo and Genesis stuff, but the rest of the stuff, the Wii, GameCube, PlayStation 1, Xbox 360, Xbox, Wii U, all that stuff is basically, I'm out of room. You guys have seen the shelf. It's mostly DVDs up top, and then I've got a bunch of action figures, so I could free up some room by moving those. But I'd rather not, just because I want to hold on to them. So I'm curious. Tell me your thoughts on storing video games. What your storage looks like if you want to do a video response and just show me a little bit about your tricks and tips and things that you suggest as far as minimizing the space that you have when it comes to your games. And so what I'm going to do is just kind of wait for you guys and hope to see some cool responses. Otherwise, I'm going to continue working on the new episode. It's going really well. I've got a lot of really great ideas that are coming out. I still haven't hit 250. I didn't really want this to be like an update video, but I figured I'd at least throw this out there. I'm not at 250 yet. And 250 was the minimum subscriber amount that I was going to set for myself to say, hey, listen, I got this copy of F-Zero. Not really burning a hole in my pocket, but it's sealed. Whenever it happens, it happens. I'm not that concerned, really. But I did just want to throw that out there and say, listen, at this point, I'm kind of maxed out when it comes to subscribers. Things have been trickling in little bit by bit. And the view count and everything, as far as that goes, I'm more concerned about creating a solid product that's enjoyable to watch. The Little Mermaid video I thought was really top-notch quality. Didn't do as well as I'd hoped. Whatever. I think it's a great video. So, and I'm happy with the work that I did on it. And I know a lot of you gave me a lot of great compliments. I really appreciate that because I spent like 20 plus hours editing just that scene with the video editing. Otherwise, that episode would have been out like at least 3 weeks ago. Things have been really crazy at work, so just schedule swaps and all this other stuff. Um, so things are finally going to be slowing down next week. I'm going to have more time to produce the next episode, and that's kind of it. Also, if you haven't checked out the Twitter page, and you have a Twitter page, check it out. It's going to take you 2 seconds to sign up. I try to post stuff whenever I can. I'm usually in there every day, just like random blurbs about video game stuff for the modern age, but also retro stuff in there as well, and also really cool exclusive updates about the next episode. So you may get a little bit of bits and pieces of information about the new episode from that. So with that said, this video is way too long, and I apologize, but yeah, that's it. I'm gonna try to not get hit by lightning. So peace out.